Episode 100, boys. Oh, my God. What a fucking day. Tone, can you believe that we've been on the air for 100 shows and we've got about 6 people that watch us? How do you feel, Tone?
Oh, mate, well, that's 6 people who, empty their pockets every week, don't they? Hey?
Yes.
On occasions, they fill them up.
Yep.
So
I agree, Tone, and I can't believe that those 6 people have stuck with us thick and thin. Well, we should say 46 subscribers, but well done, whoever's gone from day one, which we'll have a bit of a look at in a minute, up to 100. You fucking deserve a medal. I could order for Australia, but treating you probably won't get one because the man with all the connections in the world, look at the one looking so good in a boa. Is that a boa? And of course, wearing the crown, King Taz himself, born a king. Here he is.
Good evening, gentlemen, and thank you for coming to my party. It is a pleasure to have you here. The balloons are up.
Oh,
the tinsel is out.
I thought that'd be blue
crown
and
is on.
A bit of the Greek flag or something like that. I didn't think that'd be green and gold.
I've even got a glass of champagne for us all.
Oh, look at that.
Jeez. Happy 100. Here's to 1,000 more, not just 100 more.
Is that real?
Here's to us, all of us, and you out there.
Good on you, the Polty familiar.
Oh, there he is.
And Tone, feeding, and where will we be without Taz?
Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah. Flies the flag, got the Jockey wheel going. Oh, yes.
Is he the tide that lifts us boats?
Hang on.
Yeah, the king tide. He's the king tide.
Oh.
That's what it.
What's this? The golden plunger. What does that mean, Taz?
The golden plunger.
Yeah.
So, well, if you're going to start talking too much shit, you need one of these. Now, that said, I know that you don't.
You should have had this on episode 1, Tone.
I know that you don't, but the thing is, how Tony talks about it's the things that float to the top. Well, the ones that don't float, they get stuck. Tone, here's the golden plunger.
I tell you what, I'd have a very. I could introduce.
Jesus Christ!
I could introduce that to Tommy Berry. I'll show him how to use that.
Oh, Tommy Berry! That's a nice segue later.
Tommy, eh?
Dirty Tommy, and a nice little segue. We could have had that a few shows ago with me trying to run the show, Taz. That might have worked better than Surprise Baby.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, if you just put the plunger up, and then I would go on. But talking about people who talk shit, the magical man himself, the magical man, Mr. Worldwide, and of course we call him Taz,
the conductor.
The one and only.
G'day, boys. Happy 100 show, and g'day to all the familiar out there. Keep following these boys because one day they're going to catch up to Taz and tip a couple of winners for you. Taz is definitely keeping the ship afloat.
Well, there's one problem, Marto, is that Taz is related to fucking everybody in the world. So I wish I was Greek, Tone.
You are.
Exactly.
Really? Oh, we all come from.
If you're related to you, you've got to be, right? There's got to be a drop of Greek blood in you somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. No, serious, Tone. Serious. We welcome Marto. Tone?
Yes, we do.
It's good to be back.
Marto's back to give us the rundown this week as well.
Let's just say to help you celebrate show 100, eh?
Yeah, actually, we had a couple of others lined up. Ray's has got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do a modelling shoot because he's so beautiful. Excuses. And then Barney time. What do you think?
Oh, Barney, deserter. They used to shoot them, deserters. Yeah, what a shocker, eh? The big swinger, Tommy Tanker himself, was going to come on and give his big tips and his squatty. I'm very, very, very disappointed.
Really?
He just rolled off his deathbed and he was going to be a bit underdone, so he's done the runner, I reckon.
The thing is with Barney,
what's that?
Sorry, Tone. You know how he's been talking about new shoes and everything, and he got a pair a while ago.
The thing is,
Barney does live in Cairns, and it's the tropics, and it's nice and warm.
Yeah, Mardo.
And
Mardo will.
So too does Mardo, but Mardo doesn't talk up about new shoes. Mardo just goes out, buys, does what he needs. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't complain.
Yeah. No, Mardo's a typical punter. He'll get the tomato sauce on special, and then he'll have 500 on something and run like a fucking man Tone's tip. You get that cheap sauce, Tone. He will save that 32 cents.
But I went out and bought Barney some shoes. Perfect for Cairns. Look.
Hey, look.
The Cairns specials.
Jeez. I don't know if he'd get his little stubbies in there. I don't think there's a gap. He's like Aquaman.
He's a Rock King tonight. He's like Daryl Summers, I reckon. Hey, it's Saturday.
Tony loves it.
Got him as big as I could, boys.
Tony's got his best of album. That's how much he loves Daryl Summers. His greatest hit.
I've also got the other cap. And
the Ducks.
Have you seen what this one says?
The Ducks of the class. Good on you.
Yeah.
Can you see what it says there?
Yeah, XUD. Zud.
No, the other way around. DUX, Ducks. I am the Ducks of the class.
Oh, fucking hell, Tony. What are we doing? Anyway, it's been a stressful week because, we're trying to make a bit of a thing today with the, what are you doing there? A bit of an Irish coffee there, Tassie?
No, I've got a little bit of a treat. I've got the champers.
Yeah.
I've got the hot chocolate. Just polishing off a couple of bickies with it.
Oh, Toad.
And hang on, it gets better. I've got the wagon wheel.
Oh,
just for later.
That's it. Right. That is really, that's really putting the salt in the wound.
They celebrate in style.
I am a great body out of condition. And that's why.
Right. If Tony would run a marathon if you put a wagon wheel in front of him, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
That wagon wheel.
Anyway, the poultry familiar has come right through this week, Tassie. We've got some testimonials to get through. We've got, 4 or 5 to start off with from some of the poultry pirates, the peeps. Mardo, we still don't have a word for them. The pilferers, the profiteers, the poor. Maybe we just call them the poor, the poultry poor. Hashtag Ty Orchid, NFL same game multi.
What?
But we got some Taz. What should we do? Should we get into a couple?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Straight up.
All right. Now, Tone, I don't know. You might have seen these. You might have not. But boys, I'm going to turn the volume up because I don't know, for some reason my tech isn't great. And so if you do talk, please speak in a lower voice, Tone. Are you ready, Tone?
Yep.
All right.
G'day guys, the captain here. Just want to say congratulations on your...
Just a moment, boys. I'm going to make us bigger.
100 shows in and it's still glitching, mate.
Hang on. I'm going to try to make us all bigger. Hang on.
All of us?
Yeah.
I'll keep eating. I'll get bigger.
You got it.
Hang on. How am I going to do this? See, I've got 4 people. Usually there's only 3 of us, Taz.
Pezza, I like your background, by the way.
Yeah, it's out of this world, just like...
I know. It does. It looks that way.
Okay. All right, we'll go back to the captain. Here we go. Tone, I'm speaking in a lower voice.
G'day guys, the captain here. Just want to say congratulations on your 100th episode coming up tonight. I just want to say thank you for inviting me into the show and giving me some great tips. It's been awesome. Can't wait for the next 100th episode. So, yeah, enjoy the night, guys. But just one thing, can we please get a potty? Be nice. All right, guys, enjoy your evening. Bye.
Can we please get the quaddie?
The quaddie. Good on you, Woodsy, the captain. We love you. Next,
big thumbs up.
Next, this is probably, I don't know if he's taken the piss 150 million% or only 100%. I'm not sure.
Could be that 8 to 14%.
Broads.
I used to be the laughing stock of my betting group chat. Every time I tipped something, all the boys did the opposite and thought it was a joke. Then I started following, I put a line through it, boys, and my betting percentage wins have jumped from 8 to 14%. Now no one's laughing at me in the chat, and I am now a self-proclaimed betting king of the chat. Thank you to boys. Thank you to all the boys. Congrats on 100 eps, and I look forward to following you for another 100. Cheers.
Good on you, bro.
Oh,
On
yeah.
your Brody.
Well done, Rhodes.
He's gone,
Jump.
he's gone from
No double.
But how bad are his mates if he's the king at 14%?
I didn't think of that yet.
And now we've got the beautiful Rach. Tone was a bit keen when we put this little video in the group.
Hey,
I haven't seen this one.
congratulations. Put a line through it for your 100th episode. Well done. All the best. And thank you very much for all the tips. Whatever you choose, I choose the other. Have a great day. Thank you.
She's miles in front.
Good on you,
Yeah,
Rachel.
she's making a fortune. Absolutely.
She is miles in front of. She's putting a line through me and you, Tone, on Saturday.
She's yeah, absolutely. Saving a fortune.
Now, this could ride Broads as my favourite. This could be the best. Tone, get ready for this. Brace yourself, big boy. You might need the plunger.
The plunger.
Hey guys, Jared here. Congratulations on episode number 100. I look forward to being there for episode 200 as well. One of my first tips I followed from you guys was from the great Tone himself back in, I think it was October last year. I'd only recently joined the page, and Tone's put out a tip for a trifecta in Warrnambool. And he tipped the trifecta in 3 runners, and 2 of them were $26 or something. I think the trifecta paid $350, and everyone that was on absolutely cleaned up. That was one of the first tips I followed, so I thought, fuck, how good are these blokes? Unfortunately, Tone's done fuck all since then. Actually might be building for something here. Anyway, congrats again on the milestone, and keep doing God's work. Cheers.
Well done.
It's like pump the tyres up and then stick the knife and let it down
Straight
again.
in there.
He's
The
done.
problem is he's right.
I
I
might,
remember that
disagree with
trifecta. mate.
hey,
I
Taz,
saw it last minute and I just jumped on, and yeah, it was a great trifecta. He's right, it paid over $300.
hey,
3
Yeah, it was a good one, wasn't it?
I think Razor picked up a couple of grand. He had it on for like 3 or 4, 5 times or something.
Oh, sweet.
But I think if we ever go to the Ball or we ever make some Polty t-shirts, that's got to be the fucking. He's done fuck all since. That's got to be the Tone. Has done fuck all since. Has got to be the fucking hashtag or something. That's fucking brilliant.
Great catchphrase.
It'll be on the back. So at the front, it'll have Polty and stuff and how good we are.
And then on the
And
back,
on the back, done fuck all since.
Tone has done fuck all since. It'd be great. Yep, love you, mate. Well done, mate. But how good looking is this bloke?
Look at this nut, man.
Hey?
Hey, Hazy, Jesus Christ, I'm not a gay man, but he did give me a little murmur.
Oh, don't be like that. But he does look good.
Here we go,
He does
everybody.
look good.
Episode 100. Wow, what a milestone. This is Lee, aka Hazy, wanting to congratulate you all on this momentous occasion. I can't recall how long I've been following. I can't even recall how I came across Team Polty, possibly the result of one of your very expensive Facebook marketing campaigns targeting despondent punters, seeking hope, seeking guidance and a saviour. I'm sorry to say I'm still despondent and I'm still seeking that saviour, but I have enjoyed every minute of the journey so far. So congratulations again, boys, and looking forward to a massive payoff this week. Thank you.
Wow.
How good's Hazy?
Wow.
Yeah.
The
Is he
next
looking?
president of the United States there. I actually, yeah, absolutely.
I just want to say for Hazy,
Yeah.
I might get a haircut next week.
Yeah,
But at the moment, I'm in a bit of a battle with my son
right.
because he's grown it long. And I know he doesn't like my hair long. So I've had this standoff before. So you get a haircut, I'll get a haircut. You don't, I don't.
Yeah. Hazy sent me a message saying, is that, like he sent it to Taz first, then he sent me a message. And I said, fair dinkum, mate, I'll vote for you before anyone. And then he goes, well, I'm a banker. I'm not a politician. I don't know which is worse. And I reckon, oh, shit, that is a dilemma. No, good on you, Hazy. You're a fucking good-looking man.
Absolutely.
Boys, thanks so much.
Yep,
Everyone who's taken their time to send us through a bit of a message testimonial. And we've got more at the end of the show, Tone. I don't think we can outdo Pagey and Mr. 8 to 14% Broads, but we try.
We do. We try.
Just a question. I was talking to Barney the other day because Barney's a troll. He's a dead set arsehole. Mudder, you know that.
I do know that, yes.
Yeah. And Barney said, why don't you blokes get any hate on the page? Because you're shit. And I'm like, I have no idea. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm waiting for it. I'm ready to embrace it. But
we already take the out of each other. So it's already done.
It's great.
You don't need to do it because you do it yourself.
Hey?
Why would we get hate?
Oh, you know, I've seen other punting pages and they have a bad day and it's just like fucking
great. Yeah, one bad step and they're all into you. But no, that's true. Actually, now you bring it up, you get a lot of love on this page, no matter what. Get a lot of love because you have a lot of fun. Because we don't take ourselves too seriously, and we're very honest and open about our results. So we do.
So you know what it is? Yeah. We offer a complete service. Okay, we do. It's a complete service. We call ourselves Put a Line Through It.
Yes.
So if you get our tips and they win, right, well, you're smart for following them.
Yeah.
If they lose, you're an idiot. We're called Put a Line Through It. What are you doing? Do you know what I mean? So we can't go wrong.
Yeah. That's like one of my students. He's a rapper and his name's Cancel. So, but it's actually spelled Cancel. So he reckons he's got both. Like if he's any shit, we cancel him. But if he's any good, we make him good. Cancel. There you go. Yeah, how do you feel about Page? He's just giving you a little bit of sugar, then a bit of salt.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. But if he looks into things, bug boy. You know, you've got to keep your insects. You got to know what's going on. So, you know, bug boy.
Bug boy, the dart, UK. Here we go. The jackhammer.
The jackhammer
was pretty good. All right, boys. Now we're going to take a really quick trip down memory lane. Are you ready? I'm going to put the microphone back up, so please be careful when you talk. Taz, you ready?
Yeah, go for it, mate. Looking forward to it.
All right, episode 1. Let's go have a look at a couple of dodgy starts of the show. Some of my faves. Tone, you're a star.
Show that's going to make me Pezza. My name's Christian Perry, and of course, my old mate Negative Tone. Yeah, that's me over here, guys. There you go. Right, I like the background that you've come up with today, Tone. Very impressive. The Disney stickers on the door. Yes, I wanted a little bit of fantasy there in the background. You know, something to put a sparkle up there and see if we could put a sparkle in everybody's pocket. Eh? Yeah. All right, so a bit of fairy dust around, you know. Okay. Yeah, me. So.
Jeez, Toad, that was the first episode. Our first online banter was about your stickers on your door.
It's a shocker, isn't it? Jeez.
Do you still have those stickers?
They're still there.
They are.
Still there. They're still there.
Oh, it gets worse.
Here we go, so Merry Christmas. I think for the Monday, we've got 4 more sleeps to Christmas. And over in Japan, it's fucking nothing, Tony. Christmas is just zero. My kids are going to school. Yes, mate. Yes, my daughter's at school. The wife will be at work. I'll be at work. It's just a non-event, isn't it, here? Can you imagine all those Muppet Australians on Friday morning? Like, oh, mate, how excited will they be? You know, when Barney wakes up to maybe a little box of Jordan number 2s, eh? Oh, Barney be waking up to that nice special little present there, eh? Yep. Oh, mate, that can run around the town.
we're putting a bit of a hashtag.
So it didn't get any better.
Okay. Pez,
Yeah.
before you go on, just one tick.
Didn't get any better.
But before you go on, I didn't realise that you had matching tops.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I mean, that you had to wear matching tops.
Yeah.
You could have told Marto and I that, couldn't you?
Well, we tried. We're pretty professional in the first few episodes because those 4 people watching it, which was me and Tone twice. All right, here we go. Tone, hang on. Your boys are coming in soon. Hang on a tick.
Here we go, guys.
There's the
Welcome back to
stickers.
Line Through it, episode 31. Over here we've got Baskin Robbins, a little bit of ice cream. Tony likes having a bit of a lick of an ice cream. Where is the great man? I don't know. I hope he's back because last week there's a struggle, mate. It was like he was out of breath. It was like he was trying to run 10 metres. The big man can't do that anymore. He's wearing a tie. That's how serious this is. Where is the great man? Is he back? Here I am, Sultan. There we go. The Messiah, the Pariah. Yes, all ready to, we're going to unleash the Kraken. This weekend, we're at Mooney Valley, we're at Death Valley, as we like to call it. And, Marto, I'm running at 100%. Remember that, Marto? 100%. I'm 100% on the double figure 4. Take the baby came home.
What episode was that?
And then another spastic on bloody card there last. I know if we can say spastic.
I can say spastic.
I'll tell you what, Tone, you talked a lot more before Taz came on, mate.
He did.
Done the whole Tony Barber thing. Yeah,
It was
a century there, Marto. That's a hell of a century.
I love it when Tone says spastic. I said, I don't think you say spastic. And when he goes, I can say spastic if I want.
What was that? That must have been another horrendous jockey butcher. Who was that?
No, Kate won.
Hey, Pezza?
Maybe.
Tone, did you say horrendous jockey butcher?
Yep.
They don't occur, do they? Not over the space of 100 episodes. Surely not. Not 1 week.
Let's keep going. We're nearly there. Oh,
here we go. Episode, my favourite number 56. You wouldn't believe it. That's Sid. We welcome the great man himself, the one that everybody rates, the one that all the analytics point to, is the great man with the titanium tip that hasn't had a winner in about probably as long as I've touched my wife, which has been quite a long time. Big thing for yourself, Tone. Welcome to the show. Yes, mate. Yeah, good to be here. Try and pick a winner. I don't know when, but hopefully sometime within this century I'll be able to pick one. I think the last winner was from the Swedish New Zealand old man, Murray Baker in Quick Thinker. It was. Yes, that was it. Been nothing since. Yeah. That's all right. We'll go ahead this way. I know one of your favourite horses right around tomorrow in Sound at 151 skins. Tone, are we on? It's worth a thought, isn't it? $1 each player mentions it gets up. Yeah, the way out of its depth there, isn't it? $151. That's might be on. And then we got the great man himself. Tassie doesn't mind. Look, I don't mind the roughage, but you're talking about Tone's favourites. There's another one there that we put a line through. Oh. And we all know about it, but it's at the sort of price that when you put the line through it, it gets up. Having said that, I'm not really going to talk about it, but it's Big Boy Roy. It's in again.
Big Boy.
Big Boy Roy.
I know I've said it. I know I shouldn't have. I know you put the line through it. Trust me, we all have. But it's just, sometimes it's like an old girlfriend. When you go through the photo albums and you see the pictures and you remind yourself of the good memories. Well, I was going through the porn guide, I saw the name, and it just reminded me like an old girlfriend and some lovely memories. That's all it was. There's a lot of that Tone. It reminds me of not sort of fond memories, but there's quite a few coming back and running around. And I think he's tipped one of them in our potty again and missed the money bags, Tone. Oh, that's certainly tomorrow. It's going to be.
Oh, mate. And then, of course,
Here we go, boys. Episode 71. Put a line through it, as we like to say, Polty. The great man himself. He's like Jamie Barr, straight to the bar. Jamie Carr. He's up and about. He's all erect like a Mornington B&B party. The great man, the titanium tip is back.
It certainly is. We're going to go 2 for 2. 2 for 2. This week, last week we got one home, and this week we'll double up. That's it.
So you haven't tipped the winner since Jamie Carr's been suspended. She comes back, leaves the big smoking Romans on boy, the big boy.
Come home. Come back to ride him home.
Yeah, talking about people who like to ride people like Mardo. Here you go there, mate. They're still licking our words from the NFL again, mate.
Oh, we are, mate. We're going to pick one up sooner or later, I hope.
Mate, seriously, me and Tom will leave it over at Fukuoka. I reckon I'm going to fly over and buy Toy Orchid wherever he is. And just say, sorry, mate. Oh, mate. Hey, no, I haven't introduced you yet.
Does he wait?
Yeah, Mardo, we get a quick chat. Yeah.
We do.
And it's only called for it's unjustified because we do put the time in, but unfortunately, Mother Nature fucks us in the ass. It's twice now. Twice.
Yeah, it really did.
Well,
no one was passing.
Well, I looked at the weather forecast and didn't see the wind. I was looking for snow or rain.
Wait, Taz is coming. Mardo, Taz is coming.
Now, talking about weird people, Taz is one of them. What happened to Welsh legend the other day, brother? That looked the winner 150 out, 100 out, 50 out, and past the post.
Are you telling me it didn't win? I still can't get over it.
Me too.
Yeah, look, it probably comes down. I can only put it down to one thing, and that's probably fitness. That's all. So I can't put it down to anything else. But you know how you were talking about the NFL?
Yes.
And you were asking about Ty. Just recently, right?
Yes, Ty.
Ty was moving house. I've heard he was moving house. Oh. So he packed up his cardboard box because he's homeless, because your fencing broke. Okay. And I think he's moved, because he's on the Gold Coast somewhere. I think he's moved into an arcade. It's a little bit wet at the moment there. If you can, get him some cardboard boxes. Seriously, you're sending him home.
I sent Toyok a message. We'd love a video, and I'll put a bet on for you in the first NFL game, but unfortunately it didn't look.
Look, the problem is, Pezza,
yeah,
he may not have coverage where he is.
Yeah, he might not have Wi-Fi in the park.
That's right.
And then the last one we're going to look at, Tone, the last one, second last one.
Boys, episode 99, one more to 100, which is about half of Tony's age. The big man's all fired up because the Knights are yellow and black. They've just gone over the old Tassie's club, blue bag, fucking whatever you want to call it.
Okay, sorry, the last one.
Episode 82, boys, put a line through. Who would have thought, Taz, they always say, don't meet your heroes because you'll be disappointed. I disagree. And I think the definition of stalking is someone with obsessive culture who has unwarranted behaviour. And I think that's bullshit because I think stalking is more about love. Taz, you understand what I'm talking about here?
Look, I do, but I disagree with you.
Oh.
I know you, and the only thing about stalking and you is that you love to stalk. So when you put those two words together, it's not you love the person you stalk, you love to stalk.
Right. Okay, so we've got someone very beautiful down in the right-hand bottom corner there. So who is he?
Man, the wizard.
The wizard.
I've been that this guy is more than this. The great man, I think you've got to introduce him. It's got to come from you.
No. I'll tell you what, before we get to the great man himself, but Tone on the break just said, I'm like, gee, how good, Steve? And then Tone's gone, it's like talking to Sterling Moss. And I'm like, well, the kids will have to Google that. Anyway, without further ado, we welcome the great man himself, the man who runs the man who's owned horses. He's the GOAT of New Zealand. Don't worry about Tom Brady retiring. The man from Terang, And they say don't mention Euros because you'll always be disappointed. Carlton supporter. Oh, champion. Razor's Edge Zone. Stephen Hardy, welcome to Ultimate.
How are we, boys? How's things?
Welcome.
All good. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
So good. So good.
Oh, well done.
Good memories.
Good
So-
memories.
Good memories. And, you know, going back through, you know, every episode, I could have found something where Tony's, you know, being Tony or saying something ridiculously bad and Pez are talking shit. But it's really good memories looking back, actually. The amount of bullshit.
There's a common theme,
over
though,
100
Pez.
episodes.
There's a common theme, though.
Yeah.
Over the 100 episodes, it doesn't matter if it's just you or Taz and myself or Taz and somebody else, even the fan mail coming in.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to pump up Tone, and then they stick a knife in his tie and let him down again.
That's right. Yeah. Tone's one of those fucking cacti or something. He's like one of those, what are they called? Those razor fish, Tone, where you put the salt down the hole and you grab them out. That's what you are, mate.
What?
We just want to grab you out of that sand.
This would work.
All right, boys. We're going to get into the winners and hopefully Tony's, and then we can come back for the real show. Hang on a tick. Tony, you ready for this? We have tip winners on the show, Tone. The volume's going up.
Oh, all two of them?
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Tones.
There it is. That was a big one.
Yes.
Valley at Sandbit or Death Valley, you know, yeah. Little Jamie Carter get the job done. Race 8, number 11, Miami bound. We will be after the Tigers win tomorrow night. We'll be Miami bound. We get the body.
After Johnny Hughes gets up in the last at $81, we will be Miami bound.
Everyone will be balls deep at 11. Bend
Balls
over.
deep at 11. Bend over.
Yeah. Okay, Miami bound, and of course, Pez's push.
Yes.
The hands man himself, a bit of candy. Well, we're going around, even though we said it's a shit meeting, which it is. I've got one here, Bjorny Baker, black booked it from last start. Positive piece, ran around 20s last start. It's fixed at 11s. The tote's out of control because don't worry about that.
Perfect, Tone. The big double where Barney.
Yes.
Jordan.
That's
was
what
massive.
we'll always be remembered for, boys. Is that big double. Miami bound in the positive piece.
Yeah.
Oh,
Barney, a new pair of
mate,
shoes. Good on you,
Oh.
boys.
The only good thing about that was that Barney got on at 294 to 1 and Best Tote paid 600.
No.
Yeah, Miami bound drifted out the 33 skins and positive piece paid 21s. So that was good news. The roughie, Tone.
We got a roughie here, mate. We got a roughie in Johnny Gangley. We just got
Oh, yes.
It looks like it's died out from 2500.
This thing can run the distance. It's a bit of a one pacer. But it's almost as the day is long.
Yeah, it's a bit like fucking you last Saturday night. You're a bit of a one pacer when you were watching the Tides just steamroll the Cats. You were just steady as you go, weren't you, big boy? You were just.
There we go.
Yeah.
Couldn't look for a better result than that, The Tides, you know, just powered away.
Yeah, I was like nature strip last week. I went out really, really hard, then blew up. And at the end, I was fucking exhausted. I was gone. Actually, I still got a hangover 5 days later. That's it.
And then, of course, we can't forget Taz.
You're off to Gosford, big man.
I am going to Gosford, and I've found one, and I personally think that there's a little bit of a recipe with this one. So it's only had the 3 starts. Admittedly, it's won 2 of them. Both of them have been first up. And both of them have been with Rachel Kelly. Now,
Rachel Kelly.
I've gone back
Wrong name.
homework. And what I've noticed is that every time this horse trials, the trial before the run, it's ridden by Rachel Kelly.
Rachel King.
No, sorry,
Wrong name.
Rachel King, sorry. Rachel King.
Right.
So I think Rachel King rode the trial. Admittedly, it wasn't a heavy. It was just an average trial. It wasn't hard pressed. Now goes to the races. It wins. Cummings and King is a magical formula. This horse, okay, could be anything. It did win at Goulburn its last start, but it's just won easy. And I think we will be under siege with the amount of money that we will be collecting when it goes bang.
Wow, it's a big rap.
Big statement there.
It's a speed race.
Too.
And then, of course, we can't forget the Jockey wheel going 3 from 3.
Listen, what he does is he actually gets them around for a game of Manila on a Friday night.
There's 3 bad Manila.
He gets them all there, all the trainers, all the jockeys. He boozes them up. They start playing Manila. $5, $10, 25 first card. There we go. Let's have a look. You know, 7's up. We all love it.
Thanks, Tassie. Well done, mate. And the excuses. We can't forget the excuses. Here we go. Let's have a look. Tone every week. Oh.
It was
horrible. The jockey should be put out for life. Shocking, terrible. The horse had nothing. Rubbish. Never back it again. Terrible.
I thought young blood, as I said last week on the show, it always puts in a bit of an effort, but last week,
Hold it up. Hold it up. That was great.
Did pull it up.
Jockey error. See, this is what they can't bloody count.
Look at Tassie's face.
Worse than a jockey who misses the start in a sprint race. And these
Did miss
things
the start
do it
by
all the
2,
time.
did miss the start.
You know, I know it's not a front, but come on. Turn on the brain. You're out there. People have got money on your horse, and you're sitting there like a frog on a log. No idea. You know.
Taz is a fan of you, sort.
He is now officially blacklisted. Right, he is one of the worst jockeys that I've ever. Well, for many years, people say he's a great jockey, he's a good jockey. Well, it depends. But everything that
we're talking about Tommy Berry. Tom Berry.
Yeah. Horse race runs second. They've got no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, fucking moron.
Oxygen bandit.
Absolutely.
Very pissed off. Shocking ride.
I'd never back up a horse again with Tommy Berry on it ever. Him and New Bowman, Frankie Dettori, they're all dodgy.
E with a dot, and then a capital B with T Berry. Is that right?
That's right. Wow. Absolutely not in my book anymore. I've had enough of this crap and rubbish. This thing was backed off the map. This was backed right in. They had a real crack at it as well. Nah, not for me.
We all get upset when we lose money on the tip, don't we?
Bloody jockeys.
All right, boys. Shit. Hang on, I'll make us a little bit bigger again. Sorry about that. That's enough of the reminiscing. We love you, Tone, and let's hope Taz doesn't wind you up too much about the jockeys, because they're all, as you said, sometimes they do give you a sergeant slaughter. Zachy Burton gave me one the other night in Wednesday on a $2 hot pot, but 4 to 5 wide the trip over 2,000, something help. But anyway, Tony's titanium tip last week, big man. Don't doubt Dory. I seriously thought the tip was past, and I thought we could have had a bet in the Maryborough Trots, but geez, it nearly got there, mate.
Shit ride, too far back. Then you're just starting to wind it up in the slow motion stakes. They're all like going up and down, like they're all on bloody, LSD or something like. Yeah. No.
Taz?
All I can say is I can't wait for the 200th show, because that's the lead-in.
Right.
Come on, Tone. You can't just blame the jockeys. He literally jumped off it, right, and was carrying it to the line. That's how hard this jockey tried to get this thing home.
Yeah, I agree.
You couldn't ask for much more.
It was a good ride to get as much as he could out of an average horse that ran second.
Yeah. Colossal was colossal over in Belmont. Came from last on the turn. Shouldn't have ran third, but did. We drew a barrier. And as I said, little Tarsy Jackson, I was a bit worried about him on Wednesday, but tell you what, I'm picking the wrong hyphenator or the wrong Parnham horse at the moment. They're killing me. The next race they win. The race I tip them in or back them. They ride like Tone's jocks. But it was good. But anyway, we placed last week, Tone. We all placed. We you know, actually, Tone, it was a shit day, really, wasn't it?
Shit day.
Yeah, you know, Barney King and Zach the Bus.
Yeah. Yes. Well, Barney, he steals his tips off other people, so you can't.
No. I seem to recall a conversation with him earlier in the week about Zach the Boss, and then I watched the show and find out that he's Zach the Boss.
Yeah. Barney, fair dinkum, he is like the fucking original backpack. He is like.
I'm sure he just picked it because of the Z horse and his old man.
Yeah, and the grandpa's dog, and it was called Zach.
Yeah.
And
that's what he's going to claim anyway. We all know
then
that.
Taz, Born a King, another winner, Taz on a Saturday.
Yeah, look,
Aptly named by the Greek freak.
I'm really sorry, fellas, that I'm letting you down and picking winners. You know, I don't know. Like when I joined the group, I guess I was at about 23%, and since I've been part of the group, I've maintained that. But that's okay. You know, Born a King. Do you want me to put this one back on? I did tell you that I was.
There we go.
Hey,
but
hey, I tell you what,
it was a good.
Our first 4 episodes were pretty big, Tone, but since then she's been a steady decline.
Was a good look. Great ride, by the way, Hugh Bowman. Great ride.
Yeah.
Got up on the inside. It was perfectly ridden, perfectly placed, and let's stay humble just a little bit.
Right. And the quaddie as well, Tone. Me and you let the team down, and Barney and Taz got the job done again. But I have to say, my 2 beaten second and third were beaten about my dick, which isn't much. Well, I don't think I could say that on. Oh yes, all right.
You can.
Right. Let's get into it. The Fista. Now I don't know what this name means, Taz. I'm a bit confused. How to even say it?
Well, the way that you got to think about it is, this is a fun show. We provide elements of fun. And it's fun when you tip winners. So I've gone with Funambulist, if that's how you want to pronounce it.
Is it Funambulist? Is it Funambulist? I don't know. What do you think?
Funambulist. It doesn't matter how you want to pronounce
I'm an English teacher. I'd say Funambulist.
Jones made a decision. Funambulist.
Funambulist? Funambulist is good.
I think you're
because
right.
the only way you want to say it is you want to say it first past the post.
Right.
It is Nisham trained. It's a French import.
Perfect.
Since it started stepping up in distance, right, it's starting to actually thrive. Now, I know it only won a benchmark 64 over 2,600 last start, but it won easy. And the thing is, it drops 9 Ks on that run. So it's going to get out in front, and they're going to have to catch it. And this thing can stay. I personally think that this is probably a stayer that could be in the making. So I do like it. I think the top weight will probably stalk it, but it's also nominated to go up to the to Brisbane. So I love it if it's scratched, and you know, at that price, if you can get on now, 650. If there's a deduction, yeah, so be it. But I rated a big chance.
What about the jockey? What about the jockey, Marto? Tone, do you know much about young Hennessy?
No, I don't.
She is actually a strong apprentice, and she rides it well. Annabelle chucking her on the back of this horse at 52 kilo brings it down to 49 kilos. I mean, the thing's got a feather on it. It's got nothing on it.
Yeah,
and true. You're right, Taz. I think it's a star of the future. And we all know how well Annabelle Nisham trains and gets them up.
Yep.
That's it. So the way I want to finish it off, Pez.
Yep.
I mean, if you're prepared to have a little bit of fun, then have yourself some fun with this one at 6-1.
Just one more question, Taz, because I haven't really done a lot of homework this week.
Yep.
Like Tone loves reading out the numbers because, you know, he loves saying 2-2-1-2-1, a bit like Richie Beno. But how is it $7.50 with that sort of form?
No, because there was
Is it a tough race?
Bonnie Ezra was a favourite in there with the toppy, and Bonnie Ezra scratched. He's going elsewhere, and that brings Funambulous odds down a little bit. So you might get a little bit of a drift back out to $7 again.
Right.
It won a benchmark. It's only won a benchmark 64 pairs. This is pretty much an open race, so that's why as well.
Okay,
but I reckon
thanks.
it's the one on the up.
Thanks, mate. And of course, Tone, very exciting today. The meat and two veg is back for the week. Marno.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look out. We're back. We're returning. We're putting one up. Look, I think this is coming up to D-Day for this little girl, Honeypot. Tony Gollan's had big raps on her since he started racing her. First prep was just sort of a give her a run and see how she goes. She went okay without winning. First up was on Doomben Cup Day at Eagle Farm. Doomben Cup Day at Eagle Farm. We all know how confusing that is. She ran on well and finished a close third behind Stroll. Tony Gollan expected that. He wanted her in the top three. He's then gone to Ipswich, which was an absolute goat track. And Ryan Maloney has said that she just didn't like the way the track was feeling under the foot. And but she did run on strong and ran second at $1.70. Ryan Maloney put that down to her dislike of the track. Back on Eagle Farm, big wide open track and plenty of room to run on. And 1400, the extra distance, I think is really going to help her. Like I said, this is coming up to D-Day for Honeypot. Tony Gollan wants her to do big things, and I think we're getting a good price.
We're not worried about the barrier.
No, don't worry about the barrier. She's a get-back horse, and Eagle Farm lets you run on anyway. And she is meeting Stroll. She's better off at the weights, and I think 1400 better suits Honeypot over Stroll.
Right. Gee, Marno doesn't disappoint, does he? He's got a bit of fucking...
He's done his homework.
I wish Tony take a leaf.
Yeah, boys used to always up me about giving War and Peace. I leave the show, and Taz rolls on for about 3 times longer.
No, you're right. He does. He does. You're 100% right.
He does his homework too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He does some homework too. It's good to see.
What about Tone? Tone's pretty in-depth.
Listen, spastic man, I've been doing homework on my bloody watch name, so don't stick it to me, fat boy. Just bloody behave yourself. Sitting there, mouthing off about not giving information. I've been giving tips out. I've been throwing out winners.
Well, Rach really appreciates what we throw out, mate. So, Rach appreciates what we throw out. She puts the line through them.
Yeah, that's right, she does. You know what the thing is, Tone, I thought you would have got excited with that one because I reckon, having Marto back on tonight was a little bit of a teaser and a pleaser for you.
Yeah.
So when he come on and said Honeypot, that's not just his tip. That's how he feels about you. You're exactly
it's that pink shirt, Tone. I was going another way, but that pink shirt just turned me Honeypot way.
See?
The pink shirt. Taz had the hots for me last week.
Taz did rate the pink the other week, didn't he? Tone, I thought you would, there'd be like a bit of pun there, a bit of sexual innuendo with the Honeypot, but you gave us nothing.
Honeypot. Tongue. Everybody likes a bit of tongue. Cow tongue cooked up's all right, There you go. Honeypot, yeah. Well, you could, sort of twist that round many ways. Not that I've
No, stop. It's not working.
No, it's not working at all. The great man, we just let me up. The quaddie, we're going back to headquarters. No, we're not at headquarters. We're going to, where are we going, Tone? Caulfield.
Caulfield, yes. Dodgy old Caulfield.
Heavy.
And of course, Barney, we can't forget Lukey Mullen on the show. We love Luke, absolute lunatic. And have a look how good he looks on a pink flamingo. Nobody looks better. And then we had the great man himself, Ando, who we might hear from at the end of the show, Taz. You love him.
And a man, isn't he, from you too?
Yeah. And then we've got the great man, the captain, very popular on Bolty, the captain.
Very much.
We might have to get the captain on, Tone. If you ever pull a heart muscle, we might have to sub. But and then of course the great man himself, there's Pez and Barney as little kids, and the great man, he's just, that girl's been missing now for over 6 weeks since St. Paddy's Days. I reckon Barney ate her.
He's given her bread and water while she's in the cupboard.
She's in the cupboard, Tone.
All right.
She's not in the cupboard. I think
Under
she's
the
coming
stairs.
at the other end, and I'll have to use this.
Barney's favourite movie, Silence of the Lambs. He's making that skin suit. So I think she's putting the lotion in the basket.
He puts the lotion on.
All right, Tone, take us away, mate. You got 1, 3, 4, 7 in the first leg at the quaddie. Well done, big boy.
Yes. I've only got only four in my leg. That's all I need is 4. Got Starry Legend up the top there with young Cartwright on. Got a bit of a chance.
Yep.
I really like Lloyd's Crown in this. I'm a big fan of Linda Meach, and she
Meach.
doesn't actually pull them up. Yeah, she doesn't pull them up. She tries to get them over the line, not like Tommy Berry and a lot of those other scumbags. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Linda Meach, so I've thrown her in there. Then we've got Squid Game.
Yes.
Squid Game.
Red light, green light.
There you go. It's got to be there about, doesn't it, Marto? Squid Game. There.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for it.
And I've thrown in the favourite. Got to throw the favourite in, I suppose. You know, so I think the winner is in those top 4 there.
Right.
And I'm really keen on Lloyd's Crown. I think that's my go here.
Right.
Tone, do you like Cooled at all with Declan Bates on 54.5 kilos?
Oh, masturbates. Yeah, no, dodgy Declan. No, he's cost me quaddies, doubles, trifectas before. I won't back him. He's
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I believe him out.
You don't think he can pull it off with a win?
Oh,
No, look.
Marto, it's Tone and Taz like wank time. You guys.
Yeah, let's have 2 Muppets up
I
the
laugh
top.
at your jokes, you
Really.
laugh at mine, but peasants shit and Marto shit. Like, feeding can get a ring.
I see.
Fucking
Look,
jerks.
I think Tone, I think the favourite's going to be really strong here, and if the Polty want to thin the quaddie out, they can knock a couple of those out.
Marto, if
It'll
I
be
said the
favourite.
same joke, Tone would go, "Oh, that's fucking rude." Oh,
I know, I watch every week, mate. We see it.
Taz says, wink, wink. Fucking.
Hey,
Jesus,
just
you know,
Pezza,
Yeah, mate.
Pezza,
Yep.
just remember,
Oh, the
when you
king.
wear the crown, that's what you can say. And he's gone with Lloyd's
Got a
Crown
license.
too, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. But
Right.
I don't, Marto, I think you're onto something there because that trainer, I don't know what his first name is, Brisbane, he's on fire. Absolute
Danny
stroke
Brisbane,
rate the last week's been
He's
phenomenal.
out of Wangaratta, so he's
Yeah.
down on the dunes with Lindsay Smiths.
There you
Anything
go.
can happen on the heavy track, mate.
There you go. Pez has got the next. We've got 1, 3, 5, and 11. Pretty keen on Sultan here. Like, I've gone with the Linda Meach again with Tone. I think Simon Wild first up. A bit of the dunes happening there down there with Lindsay and Simon training a Geelong trainer as a co. I've got a little bit of a sneaky suspicion it's going to run pretty well. But yeah, it's a shit race, shit horses. And, obviously the Giant Neil Mar Eustace sort of means bet, but let's hope for a little bit of value in this race with the 5 or the 11. And then we get into Barney. Are you ready, boys?
Oh, yes.
Here we
boys.
go.
Tone, you ready?
Yes.
There is a warning out there that you might meet the man whose junk made this great man in this video. Do you understand that, Tone?
Yes.
Junk as in sperm.
Yes.
All right, good. Yep.
100 shows. Who would have
Turn him up.
I got to turn him up, Tone.
Yeah,
Turn him up. Hey, Pezza, with your tip,
Yep.
you put in the Z horse. Is that you?
Zoltan, yeah. Keen.
And is that because you wanted to please your mate Barney?
Yeah.
And Barney, your dad
Hey,
likes
actually,
the
Taz,
Z horse.
I'm going to stick
I
to
want to
me
be with
Pezza
you.
here because I think Dalton's a roughie there. I think it's a real good roughie in that race.
Good on you, Marto.
So, well, if they're going to stick together, we should too, right?
That's exactly right. Master. It's great.
Let's get
I
on
love
the
it.
Barney. Tell me he hasn't tipped Jimmy the Bear in this quaddie.
You got Jimmy the Bear. Don't worry about that.
Oh, my God.
100 shows? Who would have thought it? Taz, you've pulled these boys along.
There's a bit of War and Peace about this, boys. There's a bit of Marto about this. Get ready.
Oh, he wants his airtime,
Long
mate.
trip in the last few. We're going back about 90 shows, back to 2020, October the 24th.
was the magical day where we got 294 to 1 up. And then Richmond beat Geelong. So it was a happy, sad day. And the show's been going great guns now for a couple of years. Cheers, boys.
Oh.
And I'm here again to give me tips for the quaddie. I've got the third leg at Caulfield, so we're back in Melbourne again. I've started off with the toppy, Jimmy the Bear. Is that?
Barney's a bit of fucking Sandra Sullivan. He fucking pretty obvious. He's tipping the third leg. His name's on the fucking screen, Tone. Oh,
$12. I reckon he's great value because he's won his last two at Flemington over the same distance.
Jimmy there.
So I'm starting off with him. Second one is number 5, Philadelphia Storm. It's a market mover at the moment. And second up, we've got boxed on early, then it come home strongly.
Barney likes a market mover. He said it last week about 8
He
times.
does.
He does.
He's a market mover.
Yes,
Lot of
yes,
money.
he's a highly educated individual, Barney.
The 6. It won its second start last preparation, so I'll throw on that one in for second.
Good on you, mate.
Third one, Cardinal Gem. Been unlucky the last couple of runs. Then he got put through the rails last one. Still fought home for 4th, so it's a favourite at the moment at about 4s or 5s, so it's not too bad.
Mardo tipped Cardinal Gem last week. Put me off it, right off it.
And fourth.
And I'll throw in a bit of value, a bit of a roughie. Number 10, Daily Bugle. A blinded class start. That had its blinkers on for the first time and it come home for 6. So I'm liking that just for a roughie. Hopefully we can get a bit of value if we're still going by the third leg, which is unusual with you boys. You tip this week. I'm going to Sydney, race 7, number 7, Born a King. That's $5. Race them well.
Oh, the piggybacker.
Piggyback.
That's right. Should do the dose again. So, and I might get you a tip from the old man.
Oh,
who's
here we
up here
go.
on
Here we go.
holidays at
Here
the
we go.
moment. So he doesn't mind a couple of bets. We'll be spending at Kazali's on Saturday following your tips. So, Greg, you got a tip for us?
Oh, Greggy Barnes, here we go. Great bloke.
It'll either be a miss or a Z, no doubt. So
Loves his
he's had a
horse.
few winners with his Z horses. So hopefully you can get this one up. If you can get his ass out here.
Here he comes.
Here he
Greg,
comes.
Still on the form.
got a tip for the boys?
He's on the phone to his agent.
Guys.
Yeah.
I've got Sultan. There's Sultan.
Oh, there's a.
Let's go.
He's got a bit of odds here at the moment. He's paying $13 at the moment, and he doesn't mind a fresh start. So he's no Jockey, but I'd give him a go.
No, Saki.
There you go.
Saki got beat anyway.
Yeah.
He picked up his head horses.
There we go.
So,
Nice.
Heads up, toe.
What was his tip?
Hey?
What was his tip? Greg's tip?
Oh, here we go. Born a King.
Who?
Oh, Greg's tip was Sultan. Barney was on Born a King.
Oh, so it was Sultan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Oh.
Just trying to fix the volume. Jeez.
And Barney, did Barney watch last week's episode, or
I
did
don't
he just
think
come
he-
on and that was
But
it?
he reckons he tipped yours, he backed yours, but I reckon he's talking shit now because he had no mention of you in this. But
No.
Barney's tipped race 7, number 7, Born a King, Piggyback and Taz. And then, of course, Barney's dad, which I'll be more keen on, is Sultan. 15s into 12s, let's see 13s. So let's go. Simon Wild in the Meach. Simon Wild, great Geelong bloke. And hopefully now with the new training set up down at the Bull, he might be doing a bit of, get on the beers, Darren Weir. That's all we need as a trainer. Don't you worry about that. We don't need anyone's fucking ethical fucking trainers, Tone. We need technology bastards.
Barney's roughy in the quaddie league. Does he realise it's 0-5 on the soft track?
Yeah.
It's 0 from 9 at the distance. I mean, but he thinks it's a
It's out at barrier 15. It's a chance. It's all right. Fucking hell. But anyway, Taz has given up on Born a King this week, but Barney hasn't. So the great man's gone 1, 5, 9, and 10. Cardinal Gem, I black booked a couple of starts ago, and then me and Mardo lost our ass last week on it, which was shit. Hopefully the Bugle gets up at a massive price. The only good thing going about that, Tone, is basically, there's nothing going for it.
There's not. It's just the price.
No,
It's
I can't.
only been at 52.5 after the
Well,
claim.
barrier 3 is pretty good.
But
No,
yeah, but like I said,
seriously.
it's 0-5 on a soft track, and 0 from 9 at the distance. I mean,
barrier 3's good. It's good barrier.
Pezza,
Yeah.
the only thing good going about that tip is that it's price, okay?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know that there are markets out there where you can pick last as well. So whilst it might not be, we want it to win, I reckon it's probably one of the favourites to come at the other end. But, Barney, listen, you're only as good as your last tip, be it that you're now tipping mine.
Yeah.
It's all good. You'll get us home, and you're right. As long as the other two get the first 2 legs of the quaddie in.
Yeah.
Now, should I shoot
I love
away?
the fact that he left out the 4. It's had 2 starts for 2 wins for Peter Moody. Better leave that out. Even though it's up in class and it's in a pretty shitty barrier, but I think I might add that in before the 10. But anyway, well done, Jace. Thanks for the 3-minute
Good
video.
luck, Jace.
The Wanker's got 4, 8, 10, 11, and 16, and we're hoping for scratchings.
No, we're not.
Oh, really?
No, we're not. Definitely not. Mr. Exclusive, great first up run. I know he's one of your favourites. I know you love him, and I think that he'll go well second up.
Yep.
Suppositano, seriously, it's due to win.
It's got the double 4 tone. It's got the double 4 tone.
Yeah, it's got the double 4. It's got
Cascade
it's due to win.
written all over it.
Just an ounce of luck. It was nearly going to be the Fister.
Yep.
I like it. Turbo, it comes back from Adelaide.
Mm.
It was a good run over there, and the start before that in Melbourne was a huge run. So it's a black booker. I think it's a good price, and I'm taking it on potential.
100%.
Now, this overseas debutant, he's our Bonneval. Word has it this could be anything.
Oh.
I did see an interview with the trainer about this horse, and it was trialling, and I was saying it was good, and all this sort of stuff. It is an unknown quality. I'm not prepared to leave it out because of that. And down the bottom, wouldn't it be a real sensation if we did get the quaddie?
Well, that's Luke Oliver's price. Luke Oliver never trains a horse under 20 skins who wins.
Yes. Yeah, well,
and Harry Coffey's, he could ride Tony at the moment.
Yes.
Well, a mate of mine used to have a couple of horses with Luke Oliver when he was out at Cranbourne and stuff. I don't know if he's still out there. That's where he trains. Very, very good trainer, very good communicator. And always, as I say, wouldn't it just be a real sensation if we finally got a quaddie?
Yeah.
For Woodsy.
I like Harry Coffey on the back too.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been phenomenal. He can ride anything, mate. I don't think he's got something wrong with him, hasn't he? He's got like fucking.
Oh, he's got cystic fibrosis, mate.
I said cerebral palsy.
That's why I didn't ride through the COVID.
Wow, that steady Eddie on the back. Jesus Christ, Dad.
No, he had multiple sclerosis.
Some of my tips might have steady Eddie on the back, but anyway, oh shit, really? Anyway, Tone, what have you done?
I've gone back up to Sydney. I'm sick of the thieves in Melbourne. There's a lot of thieves in Sydney, but you've just got to.
Tommy Berry on, Tone?
Trust. All right.
Tommy Berry?
Tommy Berry, history. Don't even think about that name. That it's just only in my black book. He's on the wall of shame. The blacklist. Yes, It is the blacklist. So I've gone for a dehorned unicorn. Something special without the horn. Sammy Clipperton in the saddle. Oh, golly, here we go. I've gone for something completely different.
Mate, he hasn't got a horn. He's dehorned. He's got no horn.
Dehorned, you rabbit. That's what I said, you fucking spastic. You're not listening. There we go.
Pretty sure if you go back like 20 seconds, there's something special about the horn, but it's dehorned.
No. So there's something magical about a unicorn, right?
Oh, I thought you said about the horn.
A unicorn, My Little Pony, all that
Sorry,
sort of
mate.
stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Tone, you've done.
So I'm looking for a magical result. A magical result. Got lovely pink and white silks there. Nice pink cap. Nice, baby pink cap. There we go. $7.50's the price. And we're just going to have a crack, roll the dice in Sydney. Can't go to Melbourne. Adelaide's run by the Jockey wheel. Brisbane's dodgy. They should all be in jail. Belmont, well, it might be sunny and it'll rain. So, no, I'll stick with Sydney.
Okay.
Tone, can I just say something really quickly? Because I'm a numbers man. I've done the numbers on this one because I remember last week I said you've got to pick a horse that's got form of 9, 3, 2, 4, 8. Well, in this one here, you've done perfect because it's number 4. It's out of barrier 7. Its last 3 starts were 4, 7, 1. Being out of barrier 4, being number 4, race 7 means it's going to be finishing 1. It's there.
Marto,
Well done, Tom.
Marto, it's hard to fly like an eagle, big boy, on this.
It is. I'm a little confused.
I've missed you a lot. Now we're in race 7, but I'm pretty sure it's race 4.
No, race 4. So it's
race 4, but barrier 7, and the next number is 1. So he's saying it's going in.
It's form, Pezza. I'm sorry.
It's like a colouring book. I need the fucking numbers to connect.
No, you don't. You don't. You just need the colouring pencils to colour in the picture.
All right. I've gone back to my heart, and my heart says
knew he would.
No effort. Lachlan King's a prick. Every time I back him, he never wins, except Johnny Get Angry. Tone. I've gone Johnny Get Angry. I've gone, Be Good himself, Johnny Be Good, the trainer. This horse loves Caulfield Tone, loves the 2,000 metres. It's running a lot better races than this going around Saturday. Fucking 550. We are stealing money. If Lockie gives it a bit of a sit in front and he gets a bit of breath, no one's running her down, mate. No effort with the leopard skin on for the breast cancer survivors, Tone. No effort gives 100% effort, and that's what we need in episode 100, Tone. Do you understand?
Yes, we do.
So I think, geez, this is a good bet, but just because of the Caulfield factor. If it was at Flemington, I wouldn't even look at it, but happy days. So around the 650 to 750 and 550 gives us a bit of money, which is fantastic. And just before we get into the testimonials to finish the show, how are we all feeling?
100%.
Well done, boys. I just want to give a bit of a shout out. You know, this takes a bit of time every week. Marto's given up a lot of time to help us out in the past, same as Taz. And of course, Tone, we're always under the pump, but we always seem to come through with a show. So I just thank everyone that's been on the show and a part of it. And of course, on our Facebook group, as I said, you know, we don't get trolled, we don't get hate. It's a very kind and loving group, which is absolutely amazing in this world of fucking shit. You know that big fat, you know that, I shouldn't say that. You know Lizzo, Tone?
Rizzo?
Yeah, she's a rapper. She put out a song and she said the word spaz. And then she got all this sort of hate from Australia and England because, you know, spaz means spastic, which you say every week. And then she said, I'm sorry, I didn't know that spaz meant that, because for us, it means, you know, have a great time. You know, spaz out. Let's have a great time. Yeah. So she changed the lyric, and then she's still getting shit upon. So I just thought, with the amount of shit that we say on this show, and for no one to really take offense and have a bit of a laugh and watch us, thank you. We appreciate you, and let's try to grow it and tip winners. That's what we're all here for, Marto. Beating the books.
Absolutely. Well, without the fans, you wouldn't have a show, would you?
No, that's
you
right.
Wouldn't have a following. You're tipping to no one.
Now,
that's right.
Hang on. Sorry. Can you just go back to Marto's picture there, Marto? Say something.
Hey, hello.
Because he's just taken on the porn pose. What are you doing, mate? Are you taking pictures for OnlyFans?
Marto, go and say that.
Off on the 100th show. We were going all naked and full Monty, weren't we?
Geez, that would get the subscribers up with bloody Tone. Don't worry about that.
Geez, there'll be a few blind people after that episode, wouldn't there? Jeez.
No, well, I'm moving house, so I'm kind of on the floor in the middle of things at the moment.
All right, Marto, we're going to finish with a couple of testimonials and we'll say goodbye. Here we go. Volume's going up. Volume's going up. We got Uncle Bryn coming up first.
G'day, fellas. You boys that put a line through it, congratulations on your 100th episode.
Thanks for all the content, the insights, the banter. It's been a great ride. And good luck with your next 100. It's an accomplishment. Well done, guys. See ya.
Good on you, Bryn.
Too
Hey,
good.
Uncle Ben. Hey, fair income.
Top man.
I love seeing his little comments each week too on the feed.
Yeah, I reckon Uncle Bryn would know how to change a tyre. Tone?
That's outside of Blake.
Absolutely.
Yep. I reckon he knows how to put a worm in a hook. I think he's got calluses on his hands, I reckon.
Pezza.
Yeah.
I reckon he also knows how to dig a grave if you keep going.
All right. I reckon he's a bit of a man's man, Uncle Bryn. He gives me a bit of a twitch. All right. Oh, Mossy, here we go. Tassie.
Hey guys, just wanted to say I love your page. I've been on there for now about 4 months, I think. Old Taz mate of mine invited me on. I love it. Love the banter, a bit of a laugh. And I must say I'm a bit of a lazy punter, so occasionally I'll just have a quick look at your tips and be guided by them. And I do love those YouTube videos you put up. Bit of a laugh. But look, keep on going. I think it's fantastic. Nothing to improve. Hope you get some more members, some more feedback. Speak to you soon. Bye.
On your Mossy.
Good one.
His brother just joined, Taz.
Yep, he did. He used to have owned a couple of good racehorses.
Really perfect.
One specific good, the name escapes me, but I think it won a Magic Millions.
Wow.
So I'll remember the name next week.
Mark, here we go.
Hey guys, this is the Gold Coast calling. Want to say congratulations on your 100th episode of Put a Line Through It. Had plenty of laughs and really great tips. Welcome to the captain, to the team. And I really would like to see the Greek's Freak's face on the toppy wheel.
Done.
All right. And
there we go.
How it goes when you spin it. All the best and hope for another 100 more episodes to come and
Good
many
on you,
more.
Mark. Good
Cheers,
on you.
guys.
On your nose.
On your nose.
On your mark.
Now, Trev, Bardo, Trev, here we go.
Yes.
He's put a little bit of fancy stuff here. He's done a bit of TikTok for us. Great man.
Bit of an effort.
Why is that all messing up, Tom? Hang on.
He's gone to all that effort and we can't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Congratulations to the party group on their 100.
Yeah.
Why is that a bit dodgy? No. Hang on. See how this goes.
Sorry, Trev. We're all amateurs here, mate. Sorry, Trev.
Party group on their 100th episode. Thanks for adopting me into the family. I hope that well.
No.
What's happened, Pezza?
I don't know. It's something a bit dodge on the whatever, but I'm going to have to fix that, Tone.
Yeah, it sounds like someone started up a bloody Harley Davidson in the background, doesn't it?
Why is that, Tone? Hang on, mate. Hang on. I'll see how we go here. I might try to throw it in again, Tone. I don't think it's on my computer, this computer either. Oh, shit. That's a beauty too. It's funny. Anyway, we'll go to the twins. We'll see. We'll try to fix that at the end and I'll just play the video. Hang
Look
on.
at Geordie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke and Geordie, here we go. We'll put the volume
Your
back up.
Hong Kong tip pay for their boat repairs, mate.
Yeah, they love it. I'm a bit flustered now, Tone.
Well,
well done on 100 episodes of Put a Line Through It, fellas. It's a pretty good effort. Been keeping us entertained for a couple of years nearly now. Thanks, loving all the tips, especially loving Pez's Hong Kong tips. Been awesome.
Awesome.
Cheers. Cheers.
Great.
What he can talk.
Jeez, they've got to be off their heads there. They're off their fucking heads. I love it.
Having a good time, that's for sure.
Good on him. Here we go. AKL.
You know the legend.
Well done. 100 episodes. Heaps of good winners in the past.
The rolling.
Plenty more in the future. Love the banter, the fun, from bald heads to wild beards. keep bringing home those winners, fellas. You're doing a great job. So from me and Taz here in Melbourne, keep on hunting. Good work, boys. Cheers. Taz.
That's the way.
That's awesome.
That's a ripper.
Yeah, awesome.
In the 390 at Warrnambool, that Taz.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Love it. No,
it's all good.
Love Ando. I reckon, got a lot of time from him. I don't know him personally, but just the interaction and stuff that we get from him, it's first class.
He's there, isn't he? It's great.
Yeah, I'm a bit upset about Trev's video. Must have not downloaded properly over to the. I'm trying to fix it. We're running out of time, but
can you play it as an audio?
I'll put it up on the Facebook page anyway, or in the comments on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, upload it into your feed, mate.
Upload it in the comments, and
whack her in there.
Just a shame that, yeah, bloody hell, it sucks. Because he had a funny story, Taz, because he reported us and we kicked him out of the group.
Yeah.
And he did it by mistake. He did it by mistake, and he goes, "Oh, I want to be a part of it. No, I'm not an asshole." So, oh shit, I'll fix that. Don't worry. It'll be right. Anyway, boys, thanks very much. Appreciate you all. Love you all, and love the familiar. And let's win.
Yeah, bloody oath. Congrats again on 100 shows, boys. Well
Thanks,
done.
Marto.
Yeah, see you, Marto.
Tazzy, well done, mate. Thanks for the props.
Congratulations.
You
Thanks
are
for having
the
us, and,
XUD of the group.
Keep them coming, Taz.
You are the XUD of the group. And well done, Tone.
Yeah,
Well done.
Good on you, mate. Cheers, boys.
Yep. See you.
Hey guys, it's Pez. I had to come back and try to fix up Trev, big Trev account. So audio's not great when the music jumps in, but I had to tell the story because he reported us and we let him back in. All right, here we go. Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
Congratulations to the party group on their 100th episode. Thanks for adopting me into the family. Didn't start off that well. I think I joined the group and drove down to Bunnings, put my phone back out on a Saturday and realised I'd reported the group and been arsehole, but had to beg for forgiveness to get back in there. Really good laugh every weekend. Nice group, no politics, and no one takes themselves too seriously. And yeah, it's a good thing to be a part of. I look forward to the rest of the year. And look forward to losing some more money. Cheers, boys.
Absolutely perfect. As I said before, love the group. Let's hope we don't lose money. But if not, it should be a bit of fun anyway. Good on Trev. Love the video. Sorry, the audio. I didn't test it before we got on. You're a fucking legend, mate. And yeah, let's go. Thoughts and prayers. Well.